Hi there, it's Kaya from Kajcyika.crafts, and before I start telling you more about this card, I would just like to tell you that Honeybee has a Black Friday sale going on right now. I will have all the details below in the description box, so make sure you check it out because this is actually the biggest sale of the year. So now back to the card. Today I will show you how you can use stencils along with heat embossing. I will start by stamping out the images. This is a deer from More Flaky Friends and the hat is also from this set. I will be using my alcohol marker, so I stamp it out in my Memento Tuxedo black ink, and now I will just use my Copics. I won't do anything special, I will just shade it as it would normally be, so from the darkest to the lightest color, and I will really speed this up. I will actually skip this part of the deer because it's really nothing special. And for the hat also I will use this darkest color first and then I will just blend it out with this softer red. You can see that this really quickly, and if I go outside the lines I will just use my white gel pen to fix it. Now we will start with our background. This is a craft cardstock and I will just die cut this hexagon piece that is not completely die cut. I will now tape it down with some washi tape and I will just tape this beautiful stencil, I'm in love with this stencil, over it. And then I will use my Versamark ink. This is sticky ink that is perfect for embossing, and I will just tap it directly over the stencil. This is really easy. You could use any other embossing ink or this Versamark in a cube or in a bigger size and just tap it over it. And now when I'm happy with the amount of ink I got, I will take it and I will go to use another piece of paper because I don't want my powder to stick on that paper where I got the Versamark directly on this piece of paper. So I will now just use this beautiful Nuvo embossing powder, and as you can see I didn't do a good job here at the bottom, so I will just wipe the embossing powder off and you will never know in the finished card. And here this heart also isn't the heart shape, so I will just use this brush and I will brush some powder away and this will actually do it. Now you can see that it already looks like a heart. And of course I will save this excess embossing powder for later and I will just heat emboss it. And as you can see I'm using tweezers because heat gun can get really hot, so I don't want to hold the paper with my fingers. So you can see here the embossing powder melting. This is actually a really beautiful embossing powder. It doesn't show on the video, but it's gorgeous. It has this beautiful sparkle to it and I love it. You can also get it in Honeybee shop. So now I will just tape down this rectangle because I want to have a bit more detail. So you can see I have already placed the card base behind it and this is how it will look like. I already taped down this craft piece with hearts and now we will just finish the card off. I will first glue a Santa hat on my deer and you can see that this deer has an opening if you die cut it there where his first or front paws are. So I will there put a sentiment. I will use Happy Holidays. Happy is from Happy Everything set and Holidays is from Happiness set, I believe. So I will just stamp it with my Versamark and I will do the same. I will just use my gold embossing powder. I'm in love with embossing powders right now, and I will again heat set it. And you can see that once it heat set it reads really easily. I will now just cut it down a bit and I will put it in his arms or his front paws. You can see here that it's cut there. So I will just use some tape to make sure it doesn't move And I will secure also this banner with some liquid glue that I have in my syringe. Now I will just tape everything together, and I will use mostly my double-sided tape, and for the deer I will just use some foam rectangles. And this will finish up our card. It's beautiful and festive and quick. So don't forget to check out the Honeybee Thanksgiving and Black Friday sale. I will have all the details below, and hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye!